Much like Evil Lord's fabulous foursome, it's time for Hero to collect his own posse of powerful protectors. Another Goddess was a pretty gimmicky stage, the gimmick being it was based entirely around a game that nobody liked. I guess the thought process that came with replacing it involved, what's better than one gimmick? Lots of gimmicks. Some are neat, some are infuriating. So which one is this? Well, every time the clock hits 20 or 10 seconds, it warps you to a certain part of the map, unless you're inside a cave. It's kind of middle in the road of terms of annoyance. It's not random where you go, so it's more of just a minor inconvenience more than anything else. Of course, with new stages comes new equipment. All 5 of these stages have outrageously expensive pieces of equipment, and of course I'm going to be getting them all as usual. Problem with them is that they're honestly not that good. The boots are fine, they speed you up quite a bit, but all the other items that we're going to get just aren't as good as my tried and true Balmung and Spiked Shield. All in all, this is a very straightforward stage. No real conflict to speak about, just need to get that rock in order to get to the Time Beast Castle and beat him. Pretty lackluster if you ask me. I hate this stage. There are no less than 3 gimmicks on this stage. 2 of them go fairly hand in hand, and I really like those ones. You can't rewind time, so because of this, you can earn more time by helping random villagers along the way. Also, since Goddess can't rewind time, you can instead buy demon power like stat boosts for a short time. Those are great. I'd really like to see more plays on 30-second time limit like that from time to time. However, when you're on such a time crunch to get everything done just right, one thing you shouldn't do is have roads you can only travel down once. That is so infuriating. Every stage before this one, you could potentially figure out and beat in your first attempt, but this stage you have to memorize before you even stand a chance? It's ridiculous! Thankfully, you can cheat it a bit. If you happen to die, you're sent back to the start of the stage, and all the roads reset themselves. However, all the rock monsters I've already killed are still dead, and all the quests I've started are still active. Cheap? Sure, but that gimmick with the horrible holes behind you is terrible enough to warrant it. Fuck what everyone thinks of me. Let's just go get that time beast. Damn it, we're actually gonna have to do some work. It's never that easy, is it? There honestly isn't that much of a gimmick to this stage. I guess the last stage took all of them. Sure, we're chasing down our doppelganger, but it doesn't really do anything new or innovative with any of the in-place game mechanics. I know I'm getting really down on these new stages, even though they're pretty much strictly better than Another Goddess, but I'm still just not really feeling these stages. Maybe it's the graphics, I don't know. Doesn't help that these stages are getting increasingly wordy, god damn. Another town, another problem. They probably could have gotten away with cutting this stage down to just 2 towns. Honestly, you pretty quickly get the point that your evil twin is causing chaos, but you also pretty quickly feel like you're just going through the motions. Maybe have your clone chase you around the map, fighting you randomly instead of just running away every time. Really, just anything to break up the tedium of, get my walking stick, get the walking stick, return the walking stick, repeat. Am I imagining things? Have I just accidentally restarted the stage 2 times? Is that why I feel like I've done this very thing just mere moments ago? Well, that was anticlimactic. At least that's all out of the way now, but there's something else in this map we haven't checked out yet. Buying this boost from this hermetic old man in a cave has no immediately discernible effect. It doesn't make you run any faster, which is kind of what it implies it should do. What it does do is make it so the next time you run into your body double, he'd already be set to the "I'm going to stand here and let you kill me" mode, even if it's the first time you ran into him in the stage. Saves you a lot of time if you're just trying to get this stage done quick. Alright, I've been hard on the last few stages, but I absolutely love this one, aside from how much talking goes on in it. Anyway, time is seemingly frozen. That doesn't look foreboding at all. Yes, we get it. Time is frozen. Jesus, it's like when they were making new stages. They forgot the reason people loved the game in the first place is because how minimalistic it is. The point is, until we fix time, monsters are going to be stuck like this for easy kills. Got it? Good. Thankfully, the Time Goddess is able to fix the flow of time for us, but this makes the enemies considerably and unsurprisingly harder to fight. Fair trade-off, since we wouldn't be able to save the world otherwise. Dang, I really wish Orca could have told us about the Time Beast, because I am totally stumped about who it could possibly be right now. This part's pretty cool. Hero, being as fast as he is, still isn't quick enough to run across when the tide is low. Think about that for a moment. I really wish we could have had more moments like this in the game, where the Time Goddess needed to manipulate time further than just rewinding it to achieve goals. I love this whole 30-second time limit thing they've got going on with this game, but come on guys, play around with it a little bit every now and then. You've done it once or twice, and you've got me wanting more. This stage is as straightforward gets. Here are some evil lords. Beat them up. We don't care how, we're not going to impede your progress between castles, just get it done. I love it. One of these days, I'll learn my limits about when I need to heal up. Whoa, hold on a moment. I don't remember Anaphalak being this hard. Did she have some time to grind while she was dead? I understand why they would go out of their way to make sure all 4 bosses are increasingly stronger than the last, but why would you take an early boss and beef them up? Just take one of the later ones. Why isn't Morlando shooting rocks at me? Why are there tigers? What is this nonsense? At least Sludgy is still the same. Ah, Sludgy. What a completely distinct and interesting personality you had. At least his sprite was cool. There's actually one more Evil Lord waiting for us. If we hadn't gone and killed all 4 of the other Evil Lords, we could just run straight north into this cave. Defeating Cuckold seemingly does nothing, but it will actually break all 4 seals to the Time Beast if we hadn't destroyed them already. Cuckold is considerably easier than most of the others, too, so it's a fairly quick way to beat the stage if you know about it. There's only one way to do this stage stylishly, and that's in full-time gear, so let's get going! Damn, that's slow. Unfortunately, this is a huge stage full of powerful enemies, so it's pretty much recommended you take the first 30-second cycle you have to grind. Beyond this, you're going to be doing so much traveling that you shouldn't have time to grind any more than that, so I'm sorry, just gotta get this out of the way. First time I played through this stage, I didn't expect the Time Beast to help you so directly. I expected some half-assed "I shall lend you my power, making hero a bit stronger," or something, or having them assist us a bit more indirectly. But no, they just hop right in and charge headlong into battle beside you. I can dig it. Of course, they needed some way to shoehorn in the fact that all of these beasts have unique powers. If you recall, Gloss can raise the dead, so bam, now all the villagers are back. This works for the most part, but there's one or two that don't really make much sense. So Orca, you're gonna stop time and freeze all the enemies in place for us, right? Right? Ah, dang it. Okay, Tokumaru, get this. How about you create us an army of me's? Like, over 100, maybe 2. Overlord Hall wouldn't stand a chance. No? God damn it. Okay, Legord. This is going to sound crazy, but hear me out. How about you warp us right to the final boss? Am I the only one around here coming up with good ideas? Ayy, I hate you. You better not make the ground fall out from under my feet or make it so I can't rewind time or something. That final blow concludes the new Hero 30 stages in Super Mega... That final blow concludes the new Hero 30 stages in Super Mega Neo Climax. Aside from a very short conversation with the Time Beast coming up, the mode's ending is still the same as last time. I left it in because it feels a bit more complete that way, but you're not missing out on much if you choose to skip it, aside from it being remade in the new graphics. Next, we'll be checking out how they've bastardized Evil Lord, Princess, and Knight, so I hope you stay tuned.